China has sent a clear message to the world. It is a force to be reckoned with. This unprecedented show of strength is a testament to its growing military prowess and strategic ambitions. The largest ever joint naval exercises, dubbed Ocean 2024, were meticulously planned and executed, demonstrating a high level of coordination and technological superiority. This display of military might unfolded in the Sea of Japan, captivating global attention. The choice of location was strategic, highlighting the significance of this region in global maritime security. Over 400 warships, submarines, and support vessels participated, showcasing the formidable naval capabilities of China. The sheer number of vessels involved was a clear indication of their commitment to this show of power. The exercises were not merely a symbolic gesture. They included complex maneuvers and live-fire drills, underscoring the operational readiness and technological edge of the Chinese Navy. They represented a significant escalation in military capabilities. This partnership is not just about shared interests, but also about a shared vision for the future. The sheer scale and scope of Ocean 2024 sent a clear message, particularly to the West. It was a demonstration of China's ability to project power far beyond its borders. The message: Beijing is forging a formidable path. This military might is poised to challenge the existing global order. President Xi himself overseeing the drills, further amplifying the message. His direct involvement underscored the importance of these exercises to China's strategic objectives. His presence, broadcast from Beijing, signaled the importance China places on this burgeoning military strength. The world took note. This was not just a military exercise, it was a statement of intent. Ocean 2024 unfolded against a backdrop of heightened geopolitical tensions. The timing of these exercises was particularly significant. Russia is embroiled in conflict in Ukraine. This ongoing conflict has strained relations with the West and highlighted the need for strong alliances. China is asserting itself in the Indo-Pacific region. Its naval expansion is a clear indication of its ambitions to dominate this crucial area. The timing was no coincidence. These exercises were carefully planned to coincide with key geopolitical events, sending a clear signal to the world. These drills served as a stark reminder of the shifting global power dynamics. The world is witnessing a realignment of power, with China at the forefront. A new world order is emerging, one where China is determined to play a dominant role. Its military strength and strategic ambitions are reshaping the global landscape. Ocean 2024 was unprecedented in its scale and complexity. The exercises involves a wide range of naval maneuvers designed to test and enhance interoperability between the Russian and Chinese fleets. These maneuvers included live-fire drills, anti-submarine warfare exercises, and simulated air defense operations. The sheer number of vessels participating was staggering. Russia deployed its most advanced warships, including the Kirov-class battlecruiser Pyotr Veliki and the Slava-class cruiser Varyak. China countered with its Type 055 destroyers, widely regarded as some of the most capable warships in the world. Beyond the warships themselves, the exercises showcased a sophisticated array of military hardware. Advanced fighter jets, including Russian Su-35s and Chinese J-20 stealth fighters, roared through the skies. Submarines lurked beneath the waves, testing their stealth and combat capabilities. The exercises were not confined to the Sea of Japan. They spanned a vast area, encompassing the Pacific and Arctic Oceans. This geographic reach underscored the global ambitions of both Russia and China. The message was clear. They are prepared to project power far beyond their borders. The Ocean 2024 exercises unfolded against a backdrop of intensifying geopolitical rivalry. These exercises are not just routine military drills, they are a demonstration of power and strategic intent by the participating nations. At the heart of this rivalry lies the intricate and often contentious relationship between the United States, China, and Russia. These three nations are not just global players, they are the architects of the current world order. This complex interplay is shaping the 21st century, creating both opportunities and potential flashpoints. The decisions made by these countries will have far-reaching consequences, influencing global stability and economic prosperity. The United States, for decades the world's sole superpower, is facing challenges to its dominance. Its military might now be inferior to China, and the rise of new powers is limiting its global influence. China's economic rise and growing military might have shifted the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific region. Beijing's ambitions are not limited to regional dominance. They extend to becoming a global leader in technology, trade, and military prowess. Russia, seeking to reclaim its status as a major power, has adopted an increasingly assertive foreign policy. Moscow's actions in Eastern Europe and the Middle East are clear indicators of its desire to influence global affairs and challenge Western hegemony. The relationship between these three nations has become increasingly fraught. Diplomatic efforts are often overshadowed by military posturing and economic sanctions, making cooperation difficult and conflict more likely. The United States views both China and Russia as rivals, challenging its global leadership. Washington's strategic documents and military budgets reflect a focus on countering the influence of these two nations. Tensions have flared over trade, human rights, and military activities. The trade wars, accusations of human rights abuses, and military confrontations have only added fuel to the fire, making diplomatic resolutions more complex. The war in Ukraine has further strained relations between Russia and the West. The conflict has not only caused immense human suffering, but has also become a focal point of geopolitical tension, drawing in various international actors. In this context, the Ocean 2024 exercises can be seen as a strategic move by China and Russia to signal their alignment. These joint maneuvers are a clear message to the world that their military cooperation is deepening. By showcasing their military cooperation, they are sending a message of unity to Washington and its allies. This display of solidarity is meant to deter any attempts to isolate or weaken them through diplomatic or military means. The message: they will not be easily contained or coerced. This defiance is a clear indication that the global power dynamics are shifting, and the world must brace for a new era of geopolitical competition. Section 4, Taiwan in the crosshairs, regional security concerns. The Ocean 2024 exercises have raised particular concerns about the future of Taiwan. These large-scale military drills have not only showcased the military prowess of the participating nations, but have also highlighted the strategic importance of Taiwan in the broader geopolitical landscape. The self-governing island, which China claims as its own territory, has become a focal point of geopolitical tensions. Taiwan's strategic location and its democratic governance make it a significant player in the region, drawing the attention and support of other major powers, including the United States. China has vowed to reunify Taiwan with the mainland by force if necessary. This stance has been a cornerstone of Chinese policy for decades, and recent actions suggest that Beijing is increasingly willing to assert its claims through military means. The joint naval exercises took place just miles from Taiwan's shores, sending an unmistakable message to Taipei. These maneuvers are not just about military readiness, they are also a form of psychological warfare aimed at undermining Taiwan's sense of security and stability. China is sending a clear message about its resolve and its capabilities. The display of naval power is intended to deter any potential interference from other nations and to signal Beijing's determination to achieve its objectives. The exercises served as a reminder that Beijing is willing to use military force to achieve its objectives. This willingness to escalate tensions has significant implications for regional security and the balance of power in Asia. The exercises have also heightened concerns in Japan, a key US ally in the region. Japan's proximity to Taiwan and its own territorial disputes with China make it particularly sensitive to any increase in Chinese military activity. Tokyo has long been wary of China's growing military might and its assertive actions in the East China Sea. The presence of Chinese warships in these waters is seen as a direct threat to Japan's national security. The presence of Chinese and Russian warships in the Sea of Japan has put Japan on high alert. This collaboration between China and Russia adds another layer of complexity to the regional security dynamics, raising concerns about a potential axis of military power. The Ocean 2024 exercises underscore the volatile security situation in the Asia-Pacific region. The scale and intensity of these drills reflect the high stakes involved and the potential for conflict. The potential for miscalculation or accident is high. With so many military assets in close proximity, even a minor incident could escalate into a full-blown conflict, drawing in multiple nations. Any conflict involving Taiwan would have global ramifications, drawing in major powers and destabilizing the entire region. The international community must tread carefully to avoid a crisis that could have far-reaching consequences for global peace and stability. Section 5. The West reacts. Apprehensions and countermeasures. The unprecedented scale and scope of the Ocean 2024 exercises have not gone unnoticed in Western capitals. The United States and its allies, already on edge due to the conflict in Ukraine, are watching the growing military cooperation between Russia and China with increasing anxiety. Washington has condemned the exercises as a destabilizing force in an already volatile geopolitical environment. NATO has expressed similar concerns, accusing Russia and China of undermining international norms and rules-based order. The West is not merely watching from the sidelines, it's taking steps to counter what it perceives as a growing threat from the Russia-China axis. The United States is bolstering its military presence in the Indo-Pacific region, strengthening alliances with countries like Japan, South Korea, and Australia. The Ocean 2024 exercises have served as a wake-up call for the West. They are a reminder that the global balance of power is shifting and that the United States and its allies can no longer take their dominance for granted. Section 6. The Long View: Implications for Global Security. The Ocean 2024 exercises have raised profound questions about the future of global security. The growing military cooperation between Russia and China has the potential to reshape the strategic landscape, creating new challenges and uncertainties. One key concern is the potential for a new Cold War, this time between the West and a Russia-China bloc. Such a scenario would be disastrous, leading to increased military spending, heightened risk of conflict, and a breakdown of international cooperation. Another concern is the potential for arms races in critical regions such as the Indo-Pacific. As China and Russia assert themselves, other countries in the region may feel compelled to bolster their own military capabilities, leading to a spiral of mistrust and insecurity. The Ocean 2024 exercises highlight the need for a new framework for global security, one that recognizes the realities of a multipolar world. This framework must be based on dialogue, diplomacy, and a commitment to international law and norms. Section 7. Charting a course: diplomacy in a multipolar world. The Ocean 2024 exercises underscore the challenges and opportunities of a multipolar world. The era of unipolarity, dominated by the United States, is over. Power is becoming more diffuse, with multiple centers of influence emerging. This new world order presents both risks and rewards. On the one hand, it creates the potential for greater competition and conflict. On the other hand, it also creates opportunities for cooperation and collaboration on shared challenges such as climate change, pandemics, and terrorism. Navigating this complex landscape requires a deft touch and a commitment to diplomacy. The United States and its allies must find ways to engage with China and Russia, both to address areas of common interest and to manage areas of disagreement. The alternative, a descent into a new Cold War, would be disastrous for all involved. The stakes are high, and the time for diplomacy is now.